Mm. Ah, that time of year, everybody's hustling around, trying to get everything done. I know having the Christmas walk this weekend, and I'm just like, whatever happens, happens. Whatever gets done, gets done. It's just fine. So today's theme is to take a pause. And so this is your hour-long pause out of that busy schedule. So I want you to just go inside, close your eyes. We're only human after all. We can only do what we can do, and it's perfect. Just pay close attention to your breath. And at the top of your breath, where there's that little pause before you exhale, try and extend that out a little more. Maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 seconds if you can. And then after the exhale, before you inhale again, do the same thing. That little pause there where your breath turns around and goes the other direction. Just extend those out. Do one more breath like that. And then allow yourself to go back to a regular breath and notice how when you're really focusing in like that, how everything else just kind of falls away. You are very present. Please bring hands to heart center. May we remember to treat ourselves with kindness and love and rest so that we're able to stay in the present and know the present is your present. And that way you can feel the grace that's always surrounding you. And please lower your hands, but keeping your eyes closed. Now just work on your posture a little bit. So nice, long, tall spine. And then just tuck your chin. So keep the back of your neck nice and long. Feel a little stretch on the back of your neck. And then just slowly roll your head so your right ear's close to your right shoulder. Don't scrunch anything up. Don't force it. Just allow gravity to just kind of take it and stretch out left side of your neck. And then slowly tucking the chin, roll back through center and over to the left side. So the left ear's closer to the shoulder. Pause. Do that one more time to the right. And to the left. And then bring the Head upright. Now open your eyes and stretch your arms up. And just bring your right hand to the middle of your shoulders and your left hand to your elbow, just for a little stretch on your triceps there. And then switch. Keeping your armpits nice and hollow, being mindful of your posture and your core. And then stretch both arms up and just bring both hands to your elbows like you're framing your head. And a little twist to the right. You feel this in your shoulders more than anything. Just keep them the same and a little twist to the left. Good. And come back to center. Stretch your arms up and bend your elbows now. And just open and close. So think long side body, head of the arm bones in the socket, run the clavicles, lift your heart, just opening your elbows. Feel a big stretch across to your breastbone. Good. And then go the other way. Tuck your chin around your upper back, stretching the shoulder blades apart. And just open up again. And close again. Okay, Lisa Anderson is texting me. Too cold to wait anymore. Oh, Lisa Anderson's waiting outside. Come down to all fours and 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 do some cow cat. I wonder if the door got locked somehow.
Oh, shoot. I am sorry. Must have accidentally gotten pushed. I must have done that. Oh, well. Oh, apologize. Good, so did you do some cow cat? Oh, is that what you said? No, we can't. You guys hear me? Just. Yeah. Yeah. Um, Sorry, guys. I think when I had my speakers on, when I went upstairs, it cut them off. Sorry, go ahead and take a
I can hear you. I don't know if that is what you're worried about.
You can hear me through the microphone?
Loud and clear.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Okay. All right. Very nice. And downward facing dog. Just notice your shoulders. All that opening we did at the beginning, maybe it feels like you're more stable in down dog. Come forward to plank. Oh, down to the mat. And as you do cobra, I want you to think of your shoulders first. So long side body, head of the arms back, hollow armpits. And just lift your breath. And lower. 2 more times. All the way back, downward facing up. Your hand back, your feet. The forward fold. Relax here. From that stretch. Keep up. 1 vertebra at a time, all the way up to standing. And then stretch your arms up. Frame your head just like you did before. And arc to your right. Being grounded through both feet. Then if it feels like you want to, you can straighten your left arm. Just keep a hold of your elbow. Nice and long. Come on back up. Frame your head again. And switch. Extend the arm if it feels good. And that hollow armpit, good. Hold back up. And bring your arms down. Good job. I know, it's a lot. Grab your blocks and bring them to the outside of your feet. You can bring them on medium or low. Lift your right foot back to a deep lunge. Then lower your heel a few times. Stretching everything out. Now I want you to do a little twist from the framework of your shoulders. So feel nice and long on both sides of your body. Keeping the shoulder blades on the back, bring your left hand to your left thigh. And think, okay, I'm gonna twist open. Shoulder blades are flat on the back, but I'm broadening my clavicles so I can feel like I'm stacking the left shoulder blade on top of the right and then extend the arm. Try not to do anything funky with your neck. Think long back of the neck, long spine. And reach down, touch the blocks, this time lower the back knee. Come to the midline, we're gonna do the same thing, it's a little different angle. So it might feel different. So left hand to the thigh, twist to your left. And extend the arm. Your hips back, stretch out your left hamstring. Moment. Lift the back knee and step forward. We'll switch that up. So now left foot back. Keep lunge first. Look to lower the heel a few times. Watch out your toes. Good. And then pause. Everything lines up. Right hand to the thigh. Think long side body. Head of the arm goes back. Broaden the clavicles. Rib cage engaged. Twist. Maybe extend the arm. Stretch your shoulders. And reach down, touch the block, lower the back knee now. And try that again, this different angle. Right hand to the thigh. Twist, keeping the right hip crease back. Extend the arm. The back knees, back to downward facing dog. Step your feet a good foot width forward. You might have to bend your knees to try and get more of your foot grounded down. So the weight feels like it's back in the feet more than the hands. And then lift your left hand off the block and bring it to the outside of your right shin. And think of your shoulders now. Broaden them and just kind of pull yourself under for a twist, but with those connected shoulders. Feel that right armpit nice and hollowed out. Good. And then unwind. And switch. Hold the blades on the back. Broaden the clavicles. Both armpits feel hollowed out. Good, unwind. And step forward, forward fold. And everything relax in the upper body. Inhale, prana. All the way up to stand. Putting hands to heart center, close your eyes and pause. Pause means staying present. Just take a moment to feel. Right foot back. This time ground it down. And make your way up to a warrior two position. Take off the layer one. Feel your strong legs and core. Bring your left or right elbow on top of your left. And either hug your shoulders, bring the backs of your hands together, or if you can wrap, perfect. You guys are all good. Now you're gonna do reverse warrior, but think of keeping the shoulders really strong, the sides of your body long, and just lean towards your back foot. Stretch your shoulders, good. Come on back up. Extend your arms. Have a deep connection through your shoulders, arms, your neck. The rest of the pose feels stronger, right? And windmill down, turn the back heel up. And step forward. Let's switch left foot back, deep lunge. Round the back foot down. Come up, warrior two position. Thinking of your shoulders. Left elbow on top of right this time. Check in with your core, your shoulders. And go back towards your left foot. Round. Shoulder, strong shoulder connection. Just notice how strong you feel in the rest of the pose. Push the blocks, turn the back heel up. This time, step back. Downward facing dog. And lower to your knees. And just set the blocks off to the side for a moment. And please extend the right leg. Feel the connection and the left arm. Now feel your shoulders. When you strengthen them front and back, you feel your core engage more. Bend your right knee. Lift the foot a little higher. Maybe reach back with your left hand. If you can, find your foot. For a quad stretch here. If foot's not available, it's okay. Just feel the hamstring and glute engagement. And release the foot. Extend the arm and leg again. And come on down. Left leg. Really strong engagement in the shoulders. Right arm. And knee. Possibly find the foot. Kick it back. Feel that big stretch in the quads. Knees. Try and extend the arm and leg again. Then take child's pose. First child's pose. Just start it off your hands. When you pause in the action, where does your mind go? Let's try to stay present. And then come on up and transition to downward facing dog. Inhale, come to plank. Lower, strong shoulders. Inhale. Cobra. Exhale. And downward facing dog. Step your feet to your hands. Forward fold. I'm gonna have you grab the blocks and wipe your feet just a little bit and bring both blocks in the middle between your feet. Good, and then inhale, prana. Your arms up, your feet are a little wider. It's okay. And we're just gonna try this little flow. So inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold. Foot back to deep lunge, but then step it forward enough you can ground the heel down. So your left knee stays bent, yeah, your right heel's grounded. And then just walk your blocks out so they're kind of the same angle as your right foot. So kind of maybe 30 degrees. Your heels are not lined up. They're they're the same width as your hips. And then walk your blocks out for a down dog lunge. And stay. So your left knee's pointing straight at your left toes. Don't get too far to the right. Yes. Good, and then walk the blocks back under your shoulders. See if you can feel strong enough to maybe come up to standing here. Long side body, head of the arm bones back, maybe clasp your hands. Now the goal is to stay really stable, possibly fold forward, bring the arms with you. You don't feel stable here. Your hands on the blocks, okay. Release your hands, bring them back to the blocks. Bring the blocks back in. Now step the right foot back to deep lunge, but ground it down. So your left hand's gonna stay on the block, your right hand's gonna come to your hip. Use your arm and your leg as a unit. So, and just open up the part of the muscle. And if it's too intense, you can bring your elbow to your knee. Think shoulders is where it's at in this Parsvakonasana. Good, stretch the arm by the ear possibly. Big stretch. And then touch it down. Good, turn the back heel up and very carefully step it to the outside of the block. Forward. That same sequence on the other side. Put your left foot back and step it forward enough that you can feel grounded. Right knee, right toes point the same direction, and then just kind of angle out the same direction as your back toes point, 30 degrees or so, and come to that down dog lunge. Super strong in your arms and shoulders. Okay. Walk the blocks under your shoulders. And then help yourself come up to standing warrior one position. Long side body, bending your nose back. Feel like you're using a corset on your core as you interlace. Keeping strong through the feet and legs. Fold forward. Block back. Step the left foot back so it's in line, so your heel aligns with your back arch. Right hand stays on the block, or you can bring it to the knee, left hand to the hip. Open up. Keep that. Arch it up. Hold it you, but just enjoy the strength of your shoulders here. Touch the arm by the ear. Okay, turn the back heel up, step back. Down dog, you can widen your blocks. Your feet long. Sit back on your heels wherever it feels like a good stretch for you. Your knees allow. Arms allow. Your ankles allow. Stretch back. It's really good. Just move your blocks out of the way down. Kind of down when you're facing dog. Try a push up, so lower down, feeling your strength in your shoulders. And then push back up. You can touch your nose if you can. Push back up. Downward facing dog. Even in down dog, feel the strength in your shoulders. Then come down to your knees again. Come up on your knees. Forgot to do this at the beginning. And just kind of stretch out your wrists. Should feel good after all that being on them. So both directions, I just kind of, you don't get too aggressive. And then try this, extend your arms, palms up, and make a fist. And then just stretch your wrists up towards the ceiling, and then making Popeye arms just slowly come on in. Popeye or olive oil, I don't know. And then stretch them back out, and when you get fully extended, stretch the wrist down towards the floor. That's good. And then stretch them back up one more time. Back out. Sure. Stretch them towards the floor. And then extend your fingers. Shake them out. Good. Okay. Come on back to downward facing dog. Extend your right leg. If your left shoulder drops when you do that, I want you to really approach these things with that strength in both shoulders. Bend the knee, open the hips. Loud dog. Good, square up the hips. And step that foot through the deep lunge. Round the back foot down. Bring that right hand to the inside of your knee. And, or you can bring elbow on knee or right hand to the inside. Good. Left hand to the hip. Extend the left arm. Good job, you guys. Okay, now turn the palm towards the back wall. You can do this on your knee too. Then the elbow, just see where the hand comes in the middle of your low back, or maybe to your glute, or maybe to your thigh with that nice open shoulder. Now, if you want to try a bind, all you do is bend your right elbow, reach behind, see if you can find the left hand. And then you can really work on opening your shoulders, lengthening your spine. Whoa, good job, you guys. And then unwind to a deep lunge. Woo, that back downward facing dog. Extend the left leg. Check your shoulders. Really strong in your pull in your shoulders. Bend your knee. Don't let your right shoulder drop. Open up. Wild doggy. Square the hips. Step that foot through, deep lunge. Round the back foot down, move the left hand to the inside, right hand to the hip, lower the back knee. That works better for you. Parsvakonasana. Extend the right arm. Turn the palm back. Really broaden your clavicles. Bend the elbow, just see where that hand goes. And then if you want to check for the bind, you can. You just bend the left elbow. I like to really, when I find that bind, then I can really work on opening my shoulders up, lifting my heart, lengthening my spine. Feels like you can work on things from a better angle there. Head on. Turn the back heel up. So back. There we go. Like a child's pose. All four, swivel your feet to one side and come to a seated position. This thing going on already, my pants are rolling down. Stretch your legs long, get inner spiral if you'd like. And then just bend your right knee and bring the ankle across your thigh. So, how's that hip socket feeling? You're just rotating in the socket here. And then just bring the foot across even further, stack knee upon knee. And then your right elbow comes underneath your left. That strong connection in your shoulders and your core. Just feel the length in your spine. And maybe arc over the knees if you want more stretch, but keep the shoulders that strong. That's a little more stretch in your hip. Good, and come on up. Feel the length. Unwind your arms out to the side. Turn the right palm back, bend the elbow so the hand comes up your back. Now just notice, does this shoulder want to slump? Keep it really engaged. And then you're going to stretch the other arm up, bend the elbow, see if you can find fingertips, maybe, or bind. Maybe they just reach for each other. No, it's, oh, if you want more stretch, I don't want any more. I'm all good. Think of that corset around your core. Switch sides. Turn that leg and the other leg. Bring the ankle across first, just to kind of explore a little bit that socket. I always have to kind of engage like inner spiral on that upper thigh. Bring half Gomukhasana. Your right elbow's underneath the left. So whichever knee's on top, that's the elbow that's closest. Yeah. Deeper with the shoulders, unwind. Bring the left palm back and then elbow, see where it comes on your back. Their arm comes up. Ask yourself, is it supportive of my shoulders to go this deep? Maybe you just reach for the other one. Remember the corset on your core. You can always fold deeper if you want to. Gomukhasana, half Gomukhasana with the legs. I kind of like better. Good, unwind. Ooh. And stretch your legs out. Just go for a little forward fold, Paschimottanasana stretch. Turn to your backs. Ben, I just want you to notice your shoulder blades flat, and then bring your arms to cactus, or if you like gold close better, do that. I want you to think, I want my elbows slightly above my shoulder height, or even. So feel the shoulder blades on the back. Now you want to keep a neutral spine. So think, can I draw the ribcage back, but keep the curve in the low back so that I feel stronger in my shoulders. You feel that? Now lift your knees and feet up, hug the knees and feet together. Now the goal here is to keep the shoulders and the shoulder girdle just the way it is as you roll your knees towards the right. And just go to a spot where you can keep that left shoulder grounded. Hold there for a breath. Spot of work. And then come back to center. And go to the other side. Try to keep the right shoulder grounded. And come back to center. Good, now just grab a hold of your knees and hug them in. Allow everything to relax for a moment. Think of it as child's pose on your back. You can roll side to side a little bit and massage your low back if that feels good. And just grabbing the kneecaps, widen the knees and the feet. Push them away from you. You'll feel the curve come back in the low back. And then release and bring your feet to the mat. Arms in cactus again. Just engage a few windshield wipers. Bring the feet a little closer underneath your knees for hip distance apart. Bring your arms down by your side. And notice your shoulder blades on the floor. I want you to draw them a little closer together so you can broaden your clavicle a little bit more. And then just press into your hands and arms and shoulders and feet to lift your hips. Setu Bandha. Now, if it feels like it's available, you can interlace your hands underneath there. You might have to roll side to side to get the shoulders even further underneath. Just breathe. You run your breast a little bit more, the clavicle, and you lift the heart a little higher, keeping the long back and neck. More breath. Move your hands. Bring your feet close down. Let your knees widen into butterfly. Just bring your hands on your belly. Feeling your breath. Pauses at the top, the bottom, breath. Up. Shavasana, cover of the few, 5. What is the thought energy? To just support you. It gives you a little hug here. Reading from Church Cameron's book of lessons. So important. I accept the gift of my vulnerability. I'm willing to be vulnerable to love. I'm willing to reveal myself in all of my human beauty and frailty. I'm willing to be as I am, both perfect and a work in progress. I'm willing to be unfinished, unpolished, in a state of change. I'm willing to accept myself as I am, and I'm willing to allow others to see me as I am. I'm willing to be unveiled and undefended. I'm willing to be seen and understood. I'm willing to view myself and others with compassion. I'm willing to view myself and others non-judgmentally. I'm willing to be the human being, complete in myself without the need for accomplishment to justify my worth. Blessing myself just as I am, I lovingly open to all that I can be. Even just. Use your shoulder, girdle. Arms. Pausing. Busy time of year. Namaste. Thank you guys at home for putting up with that. A bit of craziness too.